I'm going to share with you how my mom completely changed my mindset about food in just one sentence. So, when I was a kid growing up, I really could eat whatever I wanted and I didn't gain any weight. And that's because I was constantly running around, riding bikes, jumping, playing, just constantly burning calories like crazy. And then when I got into high school, I became more sedentary because now hanging out with friends and having fun was more like, let's go watch a movie or let's get food and let's sit around and talk. And it wasn't so much like running and playing like that anymore. And so I started to gain a little bit of weight and my clothes didn't fit very well anymore. And so I was like, all right, I want to lose some weight. And so I started doing some exercises in the teen magazine that I had been reading at the time. And I was like, okay, I need to eat healthy. And so I was thinking about like all of the health fads that were out there. And at the time, it was like, fat is bad. Don't eat any fat. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to eat rice cakes and I'll have popped, like just plain popped popcorn without anything on it. And I would eat red vines because on the package it says fat free. And so I was just eating a bunch of snacks like that. And then the thing became carbs are bad. And so then I was cutting carbs out of my diet. And when I was in high school, I even joined the cross country team to try and lose weight. After high school, I was training for marathons. And one of the marathons that I was training for, I actually got a stress fracture because my body was so depleted from any nutrients because I've just been living off of all these snacks. And honestly, I thought that I was doing great. I thought I was hitting my goals because I was like, I'm skinny. And even though I felt sluggish and I got a stress fracture when I was training for the marathon, to me, I had met my goal. I was eating like this for 7 years. And then one day, like I was obsessed with reading all of the food labels on everything, even though I didn't know really what I was looking for. I was like, okay, not a lot of carbs, not a lot of fat. One time I was sitting with my mom in the kitchen while she was making dinner, and I was telling her, oh, I can't eat what you made for dinner because there's fat in it and there's too many carbs. And she just lovingly said, Haley, don't focus so much on what not to eat. Instead, focus on what you need to eat in order to fuel your body. That completely changed my mindset about food because I honestly didn't know what the purpose of food was before that. I didn't realize that food is our fuel. Just like a car needs gas to run, our bodies need fuel in order to do everything that it needs to do. And before my mom had taught me that, food to me was just in the way between me and getting skinny. I realized I've been doing this all wrong. I was looking at food completely wrong. Now it's easy to choose healthy foods because I look at food and I think, okay, I need to pick my meal. So I need to have a starchy carbohydrate because that's my energy. I need to have protein because I'm exercising and that's going to rebuild the muscles that I just tore down. I need vegetables because that's fiber and vitamins and minerals. And so now it's easy because I'm looking at food as how can I fuel my body for this rather than what should I not eat? I know I need carbohydrates. I need fat because this is my fuel. I've been implementing that mentality of food is fuel for the last 12 years and it's completely changed my life. Now I can run faster and farther. I'm not getting overuse injuries. I can lift heavier weights. I feel better. I have energy. I'm strong and healthy. I feel good. That's because I am using food as fuel, what it's supposed to be. And the sad thing is with all of the like fad diets out there, they're all very restrictive. They're telling what not to eat. Don't eat this, don't eat this. Much of the world has forgotten what the purpose of food is. It's our fuel. And if you look at food as your fuel, what you need to accomplish all of the things you need to do in a day, it completely changes everything. So I'm so grateful that my mom taught me that because for the last 12 years, it's been a whole different experience. And I'm hoping that'll help you in making your decisions and just make it a little bit easier for you as well. Anyway, have a great day.